But I'm excited to welcome to the stage the international slam poet champion, Gayle Danley. Gayle's explosive style combines movement and emotion as she performs her magic, sweeping audiences up in her words as she addresses and explores contemporary issues. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage my friend Gayle Danley.
Did Curtis tell y'all that I'm a poet? So I know what's going on. You're sitting there like, oh, here we go. The poet is about to come up front and make me sleepy. She's gonna say, roses are red. She's gonna say, violets are blue. She's gonna say, sugar is sweet and your feet stink too. And you know what, y'all? Don't worry, I don't do that kind of poetry. I'm what's called a slam poet. Go ahead and say slam for me. And all that means is I take the words from my heart, I listen, I hear what my heart wants to say, and then I bring it to you to keep me from losing my mind. Isn't that cool? It's a nice little deal. I wanted to bring that out for you to see. One of my fifth graders gave it to me this past week in Harford County. She had written a poem. She had also lost her mother, and so she wanted me to have that. It's our promise that she'll keep writing her emotions down as long as I keep doing this poetry. That's a good agreement that we made, isn't it? So I brought that so you could see it. All right, here we go. So your slam poetry is always original. It's not something that someone else wrote. And so I want to share this with you. It says, I just got a new notebook. I can't believe you aren't applauding. Come on, I got a new notebook. The pages are as crisp as a girl's prom gown. When I inhale those pages, they smell like a mixture of possibility and hope. Nothing else in my life feels quite as good. I just got a new notebook. I kiss each page. I imagine the poems I'm gonna write there, the leap of faith my words will make when they tumble from my heart to my pen, to your heart, from my pen to my notebook. Like perfect gymnast, okay, I have a new notebook. It was a gift from this teacher woman who loved me enough to say, here, Gayle. She loved me enough to say, here, Gayle. I know you've got a lot to say. She loved me enough to say, here, Gayle. I know that you have a lot on your mind, so write it down. I have a new notebook. Well, listen. The cover is nice, it used to be new, but the pages, it's the pages that I dig. They surrender before my eyes. They put up with my midnight ramblings. They put up with my bad times and my complaining. And not even my husband does that. I have a new notebook. Listen, all my other poet friends, they like to type their stuff up on the computer. The cursor, I'm not gonna let her scream at me. Only my thoughts are saved. Even the monitor watches me as I write it all down. I got a new notebook. Now all I need is a pen. I want a slam, y'all. A slam is where a poet gets up and she or he does the poem for you, and then they get a score from the audience. So I won a slam, a national slam back in the 90s. I want to do this poem, and I want you to score me when I'm finished. Don't be mean, right? Give me like a 1 is like, you call that a poem. That's not a poem, and you smell like peanut butter. And a 10 is like, ooh, I love that poem. And it goes like this. It says, when I was in 2nd grade, I colored everything black. I want to be close to you. That's so this girl, this beautiful girl named Cosetta Sims. Say her name for me. Say Cosetta. Don't say it fancy like we're in Upper Maryland. Say it like you're down in Virginia and you just had some cornbread. Say Cosetta Sims. I used to give her all my crayon, Jack. I would give her my red, my yellow, my purple, my green. I wanted her pictures to be pretty like I thought she was. All day long in my little desk, I used to sit and I would stare at Cosetta. You know who she looked like? Imagine Taylor Swift covered in chocolate. She had one ponytail, kissing each of her shoulders, separated by a part so straight. Her mama must have used a ruler to make her part. Her mama was a magician. Somebody say ta-da. Her mama knew how to oil, how to brush, and how to plait a little black girl's hair and make it grow 2 inches every 2 minutes. I used to imagine her mama combing her hair every morning and whispering, "Mama love her baby," into the ribbon. Dirty dishwater was the only mirror I ever saw. Even my dishwashing liquid was mean to my little hands and my own hair. I gave up and shaved it off. My hair would never cuddle next to the yarn. Mama used to twist on it at night. At night, my mama would slam dunk me to the floor. My mama would put 2 little pigtails on my head, make me go to school looking like a Teletubby. Everybody in the hallway laughing. Look at Gayle. Gayle Danley looks funny. Corsetta Sims looked perfect. I was perfect too. Yeah, right. I was a perfect loudmouth. I was a perfect smarty. I was the one the second grade teachers would grab in the hallway and say, "This is my baby. Come over here, Betty Jean, and look at her. This is Gayle Danley. Betty Jean, do you know that Gayle Danley can read on an 8th grade level? Read something for her, Gayle." Corsetta never had to read a thing. Her hair was silky, and she was perfect. Picture this, y'all. At playtime, I would run fast because I had to keep up with Cosetta. Her ponytail smacking my cheeks. Look how you can perform your words. Look, her ponytail smacking my cheeks. Her green satin ribbon picking up the green of her velvet dress perfectly. I never dared ask her to be my friend because I knew that her answer would be what? Come on, give it to me. Her answer would be, 10 years ago, I saw Corsetta. Big people helped me with the next line. At the high school, I walked in like I was Janet Jackson. Guess who I saw first? Doesn't it feel good when you go to the reunion? She couldn't take her eyes off me. I told her, I said, "I'm a poet now, Corsetta." I did it like that. I said, "I go all over the world, girl, and I show young people the power and the privilege and the pretty of their own words from their own hearts." Can't beat it, y'all. All Corsetta could look at me and mumble was, "Oh, that's really nice, Gayle. We always knew that you would be something special." Yeah, right. I didn't tell her. 20 years earlier, I would have sold Mama just for the chance to be Corsetta for 2 minutes. But you see, some things she didn't need to know. I want you to know this. Once you get your pen in line with your heart and start putting these things, these emotions down on paper, life gets beautiful all over again.